Alright, Scorpio, welcome back to the channel, Real Talk. I hope you guys are doing well out there. Scorpio energy. This energy is fluid, time is fluid, so only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. Scorpio energy. Alright. I'm grateful for my subscribers. To everyone, I do appreciate your support. I appreciate the comments, the likes, the shares, right? And overall, guys, I appreciate your patience. Okay, Scorpio energy, only take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Scorpio, we're going to start off with the Declare and Decree deck. Let's see what possible blockages need to be released. If you're new to the channel, this is just an energy of burning and releasing, okay? So if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. You can skip ahead. So Scorpio, we have here all energy that blocks my sovereignty, birthright, and inheritance are cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All energy that blocks my sovereignty, birthright, and inheritance is cleared, okay? They are cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. You would write that down, set your intentions, and you would burn that. These are rituals here, right? Burning and releasing. What are you releasing? Negative energy that could be blocking you internally, externally, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. It can block you. This is spiritual. Burning and releasing. And what you want to do is give thanks to the Most High Mother and Father and your spiritual team for helping you to release that energy. The next one you have, Scorpio, is all internal fear of my divine power is now destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All internal fears of my divine power is now destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. You would write that down, set your intentions, and you would burn it. Of course, in a safe place. All right? Beautiful plans. Hope everybody's doing well on this Sunday afternoon. Scorpio energy. Past, present, future energies. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Do not try to make messages fit. If it doesn't make sense to you, it's not for you. It's just that simple. Okay, Scorpio energy. Let's see what we have for Scorpio. Scorpio energy. Alright, Scorpio. See what we got for you, Scorpio. You have the 6 of Wands, 3 of Wands. You could be dealing with the fire sign here. Wow, Sagittarius energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Wow, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. In that order. Okay? So you have the 6 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, the Knight of Swords and Temperance, the Queen of Swords, Fool card, 5 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. So something is over, and someone may not want it to be over. We have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This could be your energy, Scorpio. This could definitely be your energy. King of Wands, possibly. Doesn't have to be, but it's possible. We're going to see what's going on here. We have 9 Wands here. That lets me know that you've learned quite a bit of lessons in different areas of your life. You have learned in relationships, preferably relationships, okay, situationships, associations, people, friends, lovers, okay, family even. We've learned a lot of lessons with the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. So you could be planning on doing something totally different or taking a whole new path away from somebody as well. With all these swords here, you have the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. That's 16 swords. Lots of lies and betrayal. So there's an energy that you're very much familiar with. And that energy is that of someone being a liar. Okay? You've had patience with someone for quite some time. You may have even waited for them to change their ways. Maybe you've told them about themselves that, hey, you don't have to lie to me. Hey, I like a person that's honest. Be honest with me. Maybe you've expressed this to someone, but they got you in this Queen of Swords energy where you're already cutting them off, or you're thinking about cutting them off, or you're just done with them because the 10 of Swords is showing up here in the future energy, along with the 5 of Pentacles. Someone who just wants to be right all the time, someone who is very manipulative, someone who may even put you in competition from time to time, want you to fight for their so-called love. but it's a very immature energy here, and someone who wants you to feel defeated. You could be dealing with the fire sign, you could be dealing with an air sign, or someone who has these elements very heavy in their chart. But I feel like you're planning. You already having, I feel like you've already planned. You plan to go in a different direction from this person. And now they want to stop you. They want to stop you from going in a different direction. Someone could be much younger than you, or vice versa. You could be much younger than them. But I feel like this is a situation you've had patience with. Okay, and maybe you've forgiven someone over and over and over in some kind of relationship, but you just don't see this being something that can be achieved with this person to get them to be an honest person. So somebody's being very deceptive, and they could be doing something behind your back, behind the scenes. Someone that you may have felt like you could grow with, or start a relationship with, or take a leap of faith with, or maybe even build with. Okay, you're gonna see. This person has you in this position where you want to cut them off, okay, with the Queen of Swords, because you want this person to be more truthful, and they are not. They are a liar, okay, and a betrayer, all right? Somebody who's full of drama as well. There's a lot of drama. To me, the Six of Wands and the Nine of Wands, that's drama as well. And I feel like you may not even trust this person anymore. Scorpio, male or female, you probably don't trust this person very much because they haven't been very honest throughout the relationship, okay? And this person is causing conflict. It may even be causing internal conflict, even with you, you know, trying to give this person a chance after chance, or give them a chance to be better with their energy when dealing with you. So you have the Chariot coming out. So you could be traveling, okay? Definitely could be moving around, like moving away from this person. If you live with this person, you could be moving out of the house with this person, moving into your own space, you know, going where it is that you visualize you can go for yourself, or know what it is you can do for yourself going elsewhere. But you're going in another direction, okay? Somebody's very manipulative here, very manipulative. Don't mind lying, but very chaotic, very hostile, and possibly even reckless. Yeah, they want to come back and try to offer you love, maybe, because why? Well, it's because they see that you're leaving. That's why. They see that you have plans to do else. Yeah, you have things to do elsewhere, okay? You have made plans. The fork in the road is over. Maybe you needed to see that you needed to make a decision about this person. Maybe you turned a blind eye to this for a little while. Maybe you wanted to see them differently, or see them in a better light. But I don't think things are getting any better with the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords. That's 15 swords. I don't see that getting any better. I really don't. If it does, maybe it'll come out in the cards. But for right now, don't be afraid of your intuition, Scorpio, male or female. If you know for certain that this is not right, or something's not right, or something's happening behind the scenes with this person and they're not being honest, you need to listen to yourself. You need to go with that. You need to follow your intuition. Trust yourself enough to follow your intuition. Because 9 times out of 10, you will be right. Yeah, you're having the strength to move forward away from this person is how I feel. Yeah. They want to communicate, but things are happening fast, and you could be moving away from them very quickly, but they want to communicate with you, but I feel like you don't want to hear what they have to say because you don't want to hear any lies, okay? Sagittarius energy, very heavy. You could be dealing with the fire sign, or you could have fire in your chart. Take it how it resonates, okay? The person you're dealing with could definitely be a fire sign, okay? And you could have fire in your chart, like I said, very potent, though, very, very strong energy of fire with all the wands. And you could definitely be dealing with an air sign. Somebody who likes to put you in competition with other people, or even possibly compete with you. Low-key likes to compete with you, okay? Right. So, Scorpio, male or female, someone here is asking, you're asking a person to be honest about a third party energy, and they lied about it. And I think that was a deal breaker for you, possible here, okay? Y'all bear with me because the wind is blowing my cars all over the place, but we're going to get this done, right? No doubt. Bear with me, guys. So somebody possibly wasn't honest, and you gave them like you put the cards on the table and asked them to choose. That's a possibility here. But they still chose not to be honest about a third party. Somebody here still chose not to be honest. You got the Queen of Cups coming out, and it's like, and you got Judgment here along with the Six of Pentacles. So it's like, yeah, this is unrequited. This is like a unequally yoked type of relationship. This is unrequited love here, no doubt. So behind the scenes, this person just probably got somebody else or dealing with other people, period, behind the scenes. But see, they see you, Scorpio, in this Queen of Cups energy as well. Not only are you the Queen of Swords, but you're the Queen of Cups, someone who's overly giving sometimes, right? Who's very nurturing and giving and loving, right? And you give everybody the benefit of the doubt, right? And you give a person the chance to change their ways. You believe in them. You stand and have faith for them and pray for them and all that until they show you that you cannot trust them. They're not trying to get their shit together. They ain't trying to get their act together at all. What that does, put you in that Queen of Swords energy to cut them off. Okay? So someone definitely probably had an epiphany about you that you're not the one to deal with and come off to with this nasty negative energy. Okay, that they have with this Five of Swords and Ten of Swords energy, right? And this Knight of Swords energy. But they do want a second chance with you. They still want to be in your energy. They still want you to accept them. Hopefully they'll be honest. But even if they're not, I don't think you want them back. I think that this is over now. And someone doesn't want to accept no for an answer. Or they don't want to accept the fact that it's over. But this is judgment. This person, even though they may have been doing the shiesty things behind your back with the Five of Swords, I feel like you saw right through them. They also know that you can see through them, but they may not care that you can see through them. But they know that intuitively, you have some awareness about their behavior even behind the scene. If they were being a liar, if they were being promiscuous, if they were dealing with other people, sleeping around with other people, if they was even talking about you behind your back. Whatever it is, intuitively with the Queen of Cups, you know about it. Okay? So I think that you may have chose to just take a leap of faith, right? And move on. Is how I feel with the Chariot and the Three of Wands. And you shall win. You should definitely achieve your goals. Whatever you're going after, you're going to be able to do it. But it's like you're done with this person and they don't want to accept it. This is the second reading I've done like that, where people don't want to accept these endings because they simply just want you to accept their negative ways, their low vibrational behavior. They want you to accept the fact that they can compete with you and put you in competition and they can give to other people and give to you too. They want you to accept all of it together, and it don't work like that. They want you to accept the manipulative ways. They want to lie to you and think that, okay, I lied, all right, fine, but can we just get over that and move on? Don't work like that. Don't work like that. And that's what you're showing this person. It don't work like that. Judgment has been called. This person, okay, Scorpio, so judgment has been called and this is your calling. And yeah, like you're called to transmute this energy, but you're called to understand and see the truth for what it is and let that be it. And allow the change to happen. Allow the change to happen. Okay? Because it's going to bring change, I guess. If you definitely cut this person off, things will definitely change for you. But allow the change. Temper the change. Because the change, whatever that change is, it'll be a part of your truth as well. See the truth in the situation here as well. Allowing yourself to even see the truth. Yeah, like you could be dealing with somebody who basically matches your energetic energy to where y'all both could be go-getters, you know, like you can have a go-getter energy about you, so do they, you know, they believe in working, you believe in working, but the thing is, this person don't believe in being honest. That's the problem, okay? They believe that it's okay to lie to you. That's the problem, okay? See, some of you, here we go. We got the King of Cups coming out. The Seven of Wands coming out. King of Pentacles. Two of Cups. tower. Yeah. Let the tower fall. That's what you're doing. You're allowing the tower to fall. Okay? That's a part of the change. You have the Nine of Cups showing up here, the Five of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay? So basically, again, you could be dealing with an air sign. You could be dealing with the fire sign. But there was not no equal give and take in this situation. Instead, there was betrayal in the place of, you know, this person pouring into you. They were not pouring into you completely. They were pouring into other things and people behind the scenes. Someone who you had to create boundaries with. Someone who you had to definitely create boundaries with and get you some standards with this person. Okay? Someone who has brought quite a bit of disappointment to you. Maybe they have taken from you as well. Some of you also could be dealing with a like water sign, Cancer possibly, Pisces. But this person is showing, possibly could be showing anger toward you because whatever the lies what they were telling are not working anymore. Okay? And competition is definitely here, where someone may have tried to put you in competition with other people to get you to financially compete for them, you know, financially compete for them. But see, this is what's going to shock them, is that you're not allowing them to do that anymore. They can't take no for an answer, because if you say it's over, then it's over. Alright, and whatever lies they were telling was the deal breaker for you. Even if you did give this person the benefit of the doubt, even if you did give this person more than 1 or 2 chances to come back into your energy and do right or get it right, it's like you're choosing yourself at this time, and you give it to yourself, you're loving yourself, and you're just filling your own cups. And you're creating more boundaries. You're being more solid about your boundaries at this time. Even if you hear this person out. You may hear them out, forgive them, but you don't want to be back with them. That's how I feel. And even if you do, you wouldn't be back with them unless they choose to change. Okay? So this is a shocker to this person, but it's also a tower moment to where this is spiritual intervention. Alright? Yeah, I did mention, yeah, you don't trust them anymore. That's the problem. The trust has been lost here. Unequal give and take, no reciprocity. The trust has been lost. And you're tired of the lies, is what I pick up here. Tired of being disappointed by this person, even if they making broken promises, yeah. Because I was about to say, even if they broke a promise, but they've been making broken promises. I don't know if they were lying to you about whatever they were doing or whoever they were dealing with, because the Three of Cups is here. Tower, Three of Cups. This is no reunion. This is no celebration. This is no getting back together and collaborating. No, this is over. Let the tower fall. Third party energy. Let it fall. Let the tower happen. Because it's a bad foundation. It's a bad structure. It's going to come down anyway. Okay? Yeah, you're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on yourself right now, Scorpio, male or female. Yeah, because you know about the hidden secrets. You know that there's something happening behind the scenes. You may not have been able to put your finger on it completely per se, but you intuitively, you know, you are aware. And that's why you're creating boundaries. That's why you're not trying to engage with this person as in putting this relationship back together. You realize what it is, you see it for what it is, and you're not for it. You're planning on doing something different, going in a whole nother direction. King and Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this person may have been somebody you really did think that was for you. Now, some of you could possibly have a new person on the horizon. The Lovers is here. The Two of Cups is here. Okay? Now you have King and Queen of Pentacles showing up in the deck. This could very well just been somebody you was with in a relationship. That's the person you probably coming away from, where this tower is falling from. Okay? So with the Chariot, you're literally, that's movement. That is physical movement with the Chariot. And this person is envious because of your decisions as well. You must know this. They are envious because of your decision. And they're jealous as well. Because they really want, you see, they want to see you choose them again. Like, make up your mind to let them back in. Is how I feel. And you're not doing that. You're not going to juggle anything. You're not going to be indecisive about anything. Yeah, constantly talking, running their mouth, talking about you, perhaps, not being honest to people about what the truth is that's happening between you. Okay, a lot of gossip, right? We said that gossip, drama, a lot of immature energy. Straight off the bat, a lot of immature energy. Yeah, whatever this so-called foundation was, it's coming down. It's coming down because that's coming out with judgment. It's coming down. See, toxicity, very toxic energy. That's what's behind the scenes. That's some of that third-party energy, promiscuity. Somebody here probably possibly even has some kind of a sex addiction as well. Okay, drinking as well, over drinking. Somebody here could possibly have a gambling addiction as well. Gambling off and wasting money here. Okay. With all this pinnacle energy here. Yeah. 8 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Okay. So basically, what's behind the scenes is the fact that this is a very toxic situation, or this person is a very low vibrational person, and they have some kind of entity attached to them. And they can't help but to lie. They are a liar. They like to do that because that's something that works for them, apparently. But there's some other secrets. Whatever behind the scene with this devil card, moon card, third party energy tower, it's a big deal. Okay? And this person could very well be possessive of you as well. They could be like obsessive with you, like overly obsessed with your energy. Okay? And this is somebody who just wants you to accept their toxic ways. They want you to accept the fact that they're toxic, they're a liar, they possibly are sleeping around with other people. And for some of you, if you have been sleeping with this person, there's a definitely a low vibrational spiritual soul tie here. 222 on the timer. Toxic relationship. Okay? And this do create blockages with your divine power. It does create blockages with your birthright, your money, your life, how life is working for you, what's not actually working that should be working, what's new in your life. 2244 on the clock is the fact that this is an entity. This is low vibrational soul ties. This is low vibrational sexual soul ties, trauma bonding and things like that. Showing up together like this, very toxic. And this person wants you to accept this, deal with this, put up with this. This is what we do. This is what we like. And you're like, no, I'm very familiar with this energy. I've dealt with this energy before, and this is not something I want. 7 of Wands. This is not something I want, so I'm going to create boundaries against this. I'm in resistance to this. And what does this create? Tower. Okay? But it's well-deserved. It's a well-deserved tower. It needs to be a tower. This needs to come down. This needs to stop. It needs to end. It's low vibrational. You can't build on it. It's not something that... It can get better, but a person have to be willing to change because we have free will here. Okay? And this is just something that's going to continue to cause more 3 of Swords energy. That's all this is going to do. Okay? As soon as I come out with it, I ain't have to go far. More 6 of Pentacles energy. There was no reciprocity here. This is an unequally yoked situation. No reciprocity. No equal give and take. Unrequited love. 100% all the way. Because somebody here is a liar. And this is your justice. Your justice is to move away from this person and allow it to end. Allow the tower to fall. Confirmation. New beginnings in love. I haven't even took the cards out the box. New beginnings in love. Your new beginning in love. Your new beginning. Your new opportunities. Your balance. Right? This is something you're familiar with. You know this energy well. Well. And so you're not going to continue to fall for the same energies. You're not going to continue to accept the same low vibrational energy. Especially when you can see it You recognize it and you know what it is. You've been through it before. Nine of Wands energy. You've been through this before. You know what this is. You know what kind of energies you're dealing with right here. And this is not something you want to continue to settle for. So this is over. Ten of Swords. This is an ending. An ending that this person more than likely is not very happy about. But it's going to end anyway. Because the next card coming out is the Emperor. That means, you know, the structure shall be rebuilt. You shall take your power back. Okay? Yeah, that was the next card. Emperor energy. That's you stepping into your power. Saying enough is enough. No. We're not going to do this. That's not what we're doing. We're going to take leadership here. We're going to take the lead. We're going to take our power back. We're going to rebuild this structure. We're going to be more disciplined. We're going to be more logical. Head over heart decisions here. I'm not going to let you continue to lie to me. I'm not going to let you continue to play games with me. I'm not going to let you continue to put me in competition and disappoint me. Whoever this is, you could be older than this person. You could be dealing with somebody who's younger than you, who likes to play a lot of games, who likes to have a lot of other suitors on the line, you know, other people to play with or something. Yeah, the Tower coming out again. Yeah, emotional loss. 5 of Cups and the Tower again. But this person is going to feel lost without you. This person is going to feel lost when it comes to you. Emotionally lost when it comes to you. Okay? But they have themselves to thank for that. This is spiritual intervention. They have themselves to thank for that. Whatever they're experiencing, they brought it on themselves. So let it be. Let it be, Scorpio. Male or female, let it be. Yeah. So, like, let's say you're the type of person that's kind of old-fashioned or whatever, or old school. It doesn't have to be, because you could be young, and they could be older. It could be vice versa. Or you could be around the same age. But the thing is, the level of energy that they operate in is very low vibrational versus the level of energy that you may be in, which is an energy of growth, right? An energy of love, unconditional love, right? An energy of expansion, right? And wanting to have, I feel, a more honest lover, a more trustworthy partnership is what I want, what I feel. But to me, this is a very messy situation where this person is all over the place because of how they are. Okay? And they will not give to you equally. It will never be requited love, and that's because of the energy that they reside in. Okay? It will never be requited. Not the way you want it to be or need it to be. And so I think this person, they don't want to take no for an answer, that this is done for, that you're done with this. They don't want to accept that. But I don't feel like they have any other choice either. Yeah, look at here. You are definitely taking your power back, standing up for what it is you believe in. And it's like you're recreating the structure of the situation you're dealing with. Kind of like magician energy, to where you have to transmute the energy, right? And make the best of it. And I feel like that's what you're doing, but in a logical way. You're leaving the emotions out of it in a logical way, to where the Emperor, where's that card? The Emperor shows up in 2 different decks. The Emperor is showing up twice. You're very serious about your structure. You're very serious about your foundation and your security. That's what you're focusing on. You're very serious about love. You're serious about relationship. You're serious about commitment and stability. You're very serious about that. And now you take your power back and you show this person this is what it is. You don't have to take no for an answer. If I say it's over, it's over. 10 of Swords. This is an ending. Never to open up this ending again. Never to open up this cycle again. And it's a repetitive cycle of people either taking you for granted or taking advantage of you, Scorpio. Okay? It's a repetitive cycle of dealing with people who like to lie and be deceptive and maybe even take from you. They like to cross boundaries with you. Okay? So this person is coming in a very reckless energy with the Knight of Swords, because they may even start an argument, want to argue with you or whatever, because it's like they want their place back, and they're out of place. They're totally out of place. They're out of place. They feel the loss. They're out of place. But it's like they can't get back in their spot either. It's as if they can't get back in their spot either. So I feel like even under the deck here, at the bottom of the deck is the Knight of, I don't know, yeah, it is the Knight. Okay, so it's the King of Wands and Knight of Wands here. So Scorpio, this could definitely like be an energy of you moving forward and taking action and moving on from this person. Or it could also represent this person in their energy as being a player, even behind the scenes with the Moon card. And you may have even had some fears that things were true and not wanting to see the truth when it came to this person. And that's where they're coming in with that Queen of Cups energy, giving them a chance after chance after chance, right? Until you realize, I can't keep doing it. I can't keep doing it. And they're an opportunist too, because you have opportunities that'll be opening up to you because you're in this Eight of Pentacles energy where you're focusing on your craft, or you're focusing on creating for yourself some kind of way, okay? And this person is an opportunist as well, especially if they're younger than you. I would want to say that because the energies are very immature energies. But it's like they want to stop you from moving away from them. 3131 on the timer, which is 4 and 4. 4 and 4 is 8. So 8 is the number of abundance. They want to stop you from moving on from them because you're going to continue to be abundant with or without them. You're going to grow financially with or without them. Here's the Ace of Pentacles right here. The financial and material gain right here. But this is the opportunity, like high potential for opportunities for you, whatever those opportunities may be. It don't have to just be love. It don't have to just be money. It can also be love, okay? Yeah, but see, this person also wants you to be burdened for not, like, choosing them again, or not accepting their ways again, or, you know, not taking them back, or something like that. Yeah, like they want you to be burdened because, or it could very well even be burdening them because they've lost out with you. It was 32-23 on the timer. That's still 5-5. Okay. Now you have the Empress energy showing up on the bottom of the deck, and what I feel is you're no longer pretending not to see, or you're no longer ignoring a truth about this person, but you're balancing out your own energies, which causes you to be in your truth. Okay, because you're balancing out your own energies. Okay. This shows up at the top of the deck, and this is at the bottom of the deck. So Scorpio, male or female, you are balancing, or you are balanced. And that's why, regardless of what this person wants, you're going to do what's best for you. Because you're not going to tolerate this energy. This is not what you want. You're not going to tolerate this energy right here. This is a no. This is a no. This is over. As far as you're concerned, because of the lies and betrayal, or whatever this person is about, whatever they got going with this third-party energies and hidden secrets and things behind the scenes, whatever this person is into, you're done with. You're not for it. 333 on the timer. You are in alignment. Spiritual alignment is where you're headed. This is what's going on for Scorpio, male or female. You're coming away from these low vibrational energies. This stuff is not serving you. This stuff is creating blockages. Even financially, this can create blockages because even with the Declare and Decree deck, it mentions sovereignty, birthright, and inheritance. This is not just physical money. This is inheritance, birthright. This comes spiritual as well. This is very spiritual as well. Okay? You don't want any internal blockages. You don't want any internal blockages of your divine powers. You don't want any of that. So what did you choose to do? You choose to balance. Balance the energies out. Masculine and feminine energies, you're balanced. Justice, you're balanced. Okay? So more than likely, this person just lost. They lost out. They lost out. That's how it is what it is. Let it be. It is what it is. This person has lost out with you, Scorpio, and you done gave them chance after chance after chance after chance. You know, you've been mindful with this person. Be present in the moment. Awareness, bring clarity. Yeah, you've been very mindful with this person. You may be giving this person more than too many times. To me, with temperance being here, absolutely. Temperance also expresses balance. Okay? Now, you could very well be meeting someone new, and that person may also contribute to the balance in your life. And that person could also be a fire sign, okay? And you may also, let go. Let go. Whatever this person was dealing with and whatever they involved you in, whatever low vibrational entity was attached to this person and whatever they involved in with this third party stuff and the moon and all that and this Three of Swords energy, Ten of Swords energy, Devil energy, soul tie energy, because they probably soul tied with other people as well if they've been promiscuous behind your back. So you basically knew, let it go. Let go. Let go of negative people and toxic beliefs. Your time on earth is precious. Invest it wisely and be mindful of who you spend your time with. Yes. Okay. Scorpio, be mindful of who you spend your time with. Okay? Because this could have been something that started out like that. You could have just been in your Queen of Cups energy, just spending time with somebody, just kicking it, hanging out, and decided that they was a pretty decent person to be with. Or, maybe y'all talked about it. It started out good, don't it always? And you took a leap of faith with the Fool card. Took a leap of faith with this person and dealt with this person, only to find out they was exactly what you didn't want. That's for somebody, okay? So Scorpio, I hope that the messages were helpful overall. I hope that they brought some clarity for you, okay? And until next time, take care.